2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Brent Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. We'll see the New York Knicks taking on the Brooklyn Nets.
Here we go.
And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Derek Harper. Smith is out there with Oakley. Then it's Ewing, and it's Starks, and it's the shooting guard. A strong defensive rebound by Ewing. Here's Harper. Some second chance points there for Charles Oakley.
That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
Stick with fundamentals there. Shot goes up, box out, or he'll destroy you.
Griffin passes to KD. Shot's good. Griffin making the play.
Yeah, you don't want to leave people open when Blake Griffin has vision of the floor. He exploited the hole in the defense that time.
Here is Harper. The three. And it's Griffin with the rebound.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Now Harper. Harden with the defensive effort. And we're about a minute and a half. And oh, the power on that throwdown.
Unreal.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
John Starks on the wing. He's covered by Irving. Starks the pass to Smith. A jump hook. And that one hits back iron.
And so far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
For a spindly guy, Durant has such great body control. Hard not to foul him when he carves his way in that deep.
The Nets shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
And the all-star Kevin Durant, a slender, quick-footed forward. He's added a bit of physicality and defensive presence to his game the last couple years.
And he makes both free throws.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Smith for 3. Shot clock reset for the Knicks. Oakley, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
I mean, Oak is as strong as an ox. Has that intimidating nature about him on both ends. Someone you just do not want to mess with.
It's his first trip to the line. That free throw, no good. And he's good on the second. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Nets. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Guys, I did catch up with the head coach of the Knicks. I asked Coach what advice he gave to his team on how to slow down James Harden tonight. Coach said, I told them not to reach. The moment you reach on James is either going around you or he's going to the free throw line. He's the best in the game at that. That is certainly true, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Here's KD. And that one off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 8 points.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Starks kicks to Smith. He feeds it to Ewing. Shoots over Griffin. Ewing gets the jumper to fall.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
And a deep three from Harden. Oakley pulls down the rebound. Knicks trail by 3. Poked away. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. Yep, it counts.
Kyrie's such a blur in the open court. Leaks out so quickly and then gets to the right spot in transition.
The feed to Ewing. Count it. Ewing's got his second basket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Now here's Irving. Pass to KD. A three-pointer, no good. And now the Knicks on the break. And it's sent back by KD.
Wow, the large wingspan of Durant on full display. What a block there.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Patrick Ewing. The Nets shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Griffin. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Griffin.
There's some unique qualities to the play of Blake Griffin, a big with incredible handles and passing skills who can still throw it down.
Both free throws good from Griffin. Knicks trail by 5. Smith outside. Now the pass to Ewing. Doesn't go that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way.
And already they've staked out.
What a jam!
Fans loving that right there.
What a jam!
Yeah, could you add that one to Durant's ongoing highlight reel? Thank you very much.
Here is Harper. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Ewing inside. Griffin's there. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Harper. Nets leading by 5. Harden the pass to KD. The 19-foot shot, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Durant's got 12 in the game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Harper against Harden. Smith outside. Starks outside. Over to the wing. Here's Ewing, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Blake Griffin. For New York, they have shot 2 free throws, and they're 1 of 2 so far. The first one falls. A different look for New York. Bonner comes in for Smith. Davis is subbed in for Starks. Both free throws good from Ewing. And so it's Brooklyn with it, leading by 5. Here's Irving. Passes it to Harden. From deep. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. Here is Bonner. Down low. Here's Oakley. Ewing trying to get open. Shot's good by Oakley. Oakley's got 7 points in the game.
And like that aggressiveness from Oakley inside. He won't be denied. Outstanding at overpowering the defense.
Now here's Griffin. Harris, right side. Durant just inside the line. That one's not going to go. And New York the other way now. Harper against Harden. And here is Harper. Griffin with some nice D. Oh, and a fast break for the Nets. Good on the bucket. 14 points for him.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. We've seen Kevin Durant really having a great game.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
Brooklyn making some changes. Green, he's checked in for Griffin. Brown comes in for Joe Harris. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Irving. And then for New York, Williams comes in for Charles Oakley. And Anthony subbed in for Harper. Now here is Davis. No points in the game yet for him. Double team on Ewing. Outside for Davis. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And then Durant with the jam.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the rim.
Here's Anthony. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Brown the pass to Harden. Green kicks to KD. And Durant gets double teamed.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Claxton's checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Williams is checked in. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
Brown feeling out a bit. Here's Harden. It's rebounded by New York.
Yeah, one player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
Davis dishes to Bonner. Kicks it to Anthony. 5 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Here's Williams. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one falls for Williams. He's perfect from the line this time. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 3-point game. And the jam by Harden.
And I just love how aggressive Harden is inside. When he's deep like that, he is ready to finish with authority.
Outside, Davis. Back to Anthony. Takes the three. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets leading by 5. Dinwiddie up top. Covered by Anthony. Sinks the three-pointer.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Outside, Davis. Back to Anthony. Launches it. A rebound by the Nets.
You could see he wanted to get him back. Sadly, he couldn't capitalize from outside the arc.
Dinwiddie passes to Claxton.
All the officials are all over that one.
The Nets have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
Claxton at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Knicks trail by 9. Anthony with it. Outside, Davis. There's the dish to Bonner. Bonner. Great positioning on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Nets leading by 7. Now Harden. Pass to Dinwiddie. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists now in this one.
And while his ability to score gets so much attention, Harden demonstrating why he's also regarded as an elite level passer.
Anthony Williams trying to break free. That shot off the mark. The Nets go the other way with it.
And the stroke definitely lacking confidence this quarter. Nothing on target. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum. And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Yeah, see the coach? He's got that frown on his face. I think we know why. Not a high percentage look.
And so it's New York with it. Harden missing his last shot. Here is Bonner, guarded by Green. Bonner no good. The Nets with the lead. Pass to Harden. And Harden with the stuff.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
And so it's New York with it. After the basket by Brooklyn. 46 seconds left to play in the first. Anthony, the pass to Davis. 6 to shoot. New York moving it around. And Anthony with the basket on the assist by Williams. Anthony's got 5.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Harden. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Nets lead by 10.
Yeah, that was the 3rd straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Anthony. It's hauled in by Brown.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball. Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
Taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And Harden finished second in MVP voting in 2017, won the MVP in 2018. A multi-talented combo guard who just seems to get better every season.
And so he hits both. Now here's Anthony. Over Harden. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Kevin Durant making headlines and highlights for the Brooklyn Nets. They kept going to him again and again. And he delivered with a monster quarter. Back right after this. And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And guys, the Nets enjoying a nice lead here.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
And here are the Knicks now, down by 12. Here are the 5 New York has to start here in the second. Starts out there with Anthony. Then there's Christie. Then it's Williams. And it's Smith in at the pivot, manning the middle. Now here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Got a hand on it. Here's Green. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And the length of Green is a real issue for the league. His arms just go forever, which often results in a lot of shooting fouls.
For Brooklyn, they have been good at the free throw line. This one, 7 of 8.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
And Jeff Green drops them both. Here's Anthony. Starts outside. To the paint. Here's Williams. Green with the block. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for the Nets. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Williams with the steal. And we've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Here's Christie. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
The shot by Anthony, no good. Nets leading by 16. Here's Dinwiddie. And he banks in the layup. Dinwiddie's got 7.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
Now, here is Starks. Out to Anthony. Christie against Dinwiddie. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Williams. No good off the front iron. In transition, here come the Nets. Dinwiddie with the ball. And Green slams it in.
And Green getting off the floor there for the dunk. Really like watching him sky up for those.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Starks outside to stop the run. The rebound by Harden. Harden's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And Harden with the stuff.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Blake Griffin, he's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Durant comes in for Jeff Green. Harris is checked in for Brown. And Irving subbed in for James Harden. Here's Durant, and then Durant with the dunk.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
Now, here is Oakland. He has 7. Outside Harper. Over Irving. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
So it's the Knicks now, following the three-pointer by Brooklyn. Harris against Harper to end the cold streak, and he lays it up and in. And here is Irving. Outside, KD. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
With KD, there's just not a spot on the floor where once he gets it, you don't feel like he's confident and comfortable to score. Tonight, inflicting some serious pain.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Knicks hip shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight.
2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. And here are the Nets. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. He dishes it to Harper. That shot off. Good D by Irving.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is why Blake Griffin appears on your highlight reel on a nightly basis. Loves rising up for the alley-oop.
Irving against Harper. Jacks up a 3. But they get it back. Ewing up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Durant. He's got 20. 2 points. That one goes. KD's got 22 points.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
Here's Starks. He kicks to Smith. Some nice passing by New York here. Double team on Ewing. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And here are the Knicks now. Just 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range, they get it back. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done. Ewing's got 12.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Irving for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Ewing's got his 6th rebound on the night. Starks kicks to Harper. Smith outside. And there's the pass to Oakley. Back to Smith. And here is Harper, covered by Irving. The 19-foot shot. Harper, no good.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
And Irving with the basket on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists now in this one. Irving against Harper. Passes it to Ewing. Shoots over KD from the arc. Kept alive by New York, and it's good for 2. Ewing's got 6 points in the quarter.
They continue to be outworked and outmuscled on the backboard.
Here's Irving. Patrick Ewing comes up with the rebound. Ewing's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Harper with the ball. Inside. A terrific offensive performance by Ewing.
I mean, the stroke looks good. He's moving well out there. What a sensational start to this game. Perfect from the field.
Here's KD. And KD throws it down.
And Kyrie doing a good job of just setting everybody up, making sure there's a great pace and tempo to each possession offensively.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Bonner, he's checked in for New York. Davis comes in for Starks. On defense, Brooklyn to the inside. A nice shot by Ewing. Ewing's got 18 points in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Here's Griffin. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Patrick Ewing.
And Griffin is physical right there, bumping in and picking up a personal.
He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Blake Griffin.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Green, he's checked in for Brooklyn. And a switch here also for New York. Williams, he's checked in for Oakley. Griffin hits them both. Here's Davis. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Outside Harper. Shot clock at 5. New York needs to get off a shot. And it's Davis missing.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change. And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Ewing gets number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Solid in the first. Fantastic here in the second. He was just waiting for the moment.
Irving passes to KD. Releases. And it's Harper with the rebound. To the middle. It's Ewing that time on the assist by Harper. Ewing's got 22.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Durant drawing the double team. Nobody near Irving. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Nets. To the paint, here's Davis, and finished off by Davis.
And though we often talk about Harper's scoring, he's just as adept at setting up his teammates.
Irving passes to Durant. And the shot is long. A difficult situation for New York. Harper dishes to Ewing. Yes, that goes in. 24 points for him.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Irving against Harper. Pass to Durant for the three. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. There's a minute 34 left to play here in the half. Here is Bonner. Poked loose. Kicks to Williams. New York moving the ball around. Here's Ewing. No good that time. And Brooklyn will come the other way. KD passes to Green. Shoots over Ewing. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Outside Harper. Irving against Davis. At the elbow, Williams. Over Griffin. That one off the back iron and out.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
On the wing, Irving. He's guarded by Ewing. Durant kicks to Irving. They kick it out to Green. The tray. Knicks with the rebound. Williams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Harper. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Yeah, easy call.
The Knicks have shot 75% at the stripe, 6 of 8. First one falls for him. The Knicks making a switch here. And Harper drops them both. And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. To stop the drought. And he sinks the layup. Harden's got 4 points this quarter.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Brooklyn ahead, just dominating this one. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Shaq is here. Kenny's here. You're watching the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He ended up with 24 points, 2 assists, and 1 block. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. And from what we saw so far from the Nets, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
Well, it's inspiring to watch Kevin Durant play. Coming back from an Achilles, and he hasn't lost a step. He has this team right where it needs to be.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
The shots were not dropping for them, and now they're in a big hole. They got to be talking about a way to get these shots. Their shot selection, pew-wee. Now they're all what it needs to be.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Go over there.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. While we've got a moment, let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Durant is out there with Joe Harris. Then it's Harden. Then there's Irving. And it's Griffin in at the 5. Here is Harden. Patrick Ewing picking up that last basket. Pass to Harden. Outside for Griffin. Shoots the 3. A second chance effort. And Harden lays it in. Harden's got 16.
How frustrating for the defense. You get the stop, but then fail to block out.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the agility coming from the big man? I mean, that's not something we often see from him.
You know, it's never going to be, Greg, a 360 dunk when he goes up with it, but it will be 2 points. We do know that.
Well, he's obviously got the length there to make those kind of plays. Just needs to attack more, and that time he did.
Starks dishes to Oakley. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
Here's Harden, and Harden with the stuff.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there, lack of communication on the backside. Okay, good game plan. Start the second half, 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Harden outside. KD looking around. And then Durant with the jam.
And watch out, you don't bring the whole basket down on top of you, young fella.
I don't think he ever wanted to let go of the rim. Harper against Harden. Harris on the double team. Smith outside. Knocked away. And stolen by Irving. Oh, and here we go. Irving's got it. The fast break chance. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And it is easy to get spoiled watching Harden. He's had so many games like this in his career, but you still got to appreciate what he does.
And the Knicks making a change here. Anthony's checked in. That free throw good from Harden. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Anthony, the pass to Ewing. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Ewing's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
There's the pass to Durant. Griffin, no one around him. And the Nets miss again. Griffin's gone 1 of 4 from the field. Passes to Oakley. Outside Anthony. Back to Oakley. Hangs, and it's good on the way in. Oakley's got 9.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Now here is Harris. Shot clock at 6. Durant down low. Covered by Smith. Knicks trail by 21. And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. New York moving it around. And Smith with the stuff.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Irving. 8 points for him. Pass to Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Harden's got 23.
Superb at finishing through contact. Harden is just so elusive and creative on those strong drives.
Anthony, the pass to Smith. Back to Anthony. 6 on the shot clock. Offline from the high post.
Not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots. Not the wild one he took there. This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
To the inside. Ewing with the slam.
And one reason why Ewing is not only an all-star talent, but a Hall of Fame talent. Awesome at getting to his spots and then capitalizing.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. Davis is checked in for New York.
One shot.
That's good from Ewing. Nets leading by 20. Harden the pass to Durant. Back to Harden. Fade away. Another miss by Harden.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Now here's Davis. Second shot opportunity. And the rebound goes to Griffin. Griffin's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And finished off by Petey.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
Feeds it to Ewing. An easy 2 points on the layup. Ewing's got 11 points here in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And it's Durant missing. And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New York. He kicks it to Starks. Outside Oakley. Griffin against Ewing. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Nets leading by 20. Harden the pass to Irving. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Starks.
Love the aggressive play right there from Kyrie when he gets into the paint. Determined to score, but for sure get contact.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he makes the first.
Shifty with his speed, incredible ball handling. So hard to guard Kyrie, but so thrilling to sit here and watch it all up close.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Nicholas Claxton's checked in for Griffin. Green comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Bruce Brown in for Harris. Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving. Now Anthony. He's got 5. Pass to Bonner. Anthony looking it over. The pass to Ewing. Double team on Ewing. Taken away. And again, Brooklyn running the court in transition. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Green. Irving's got 4 points this quarter.
Just giving up way too many transition opportunities.
Anthony against Harden, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his first foul. Dinwiddie's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Bounce pass Anthony. Davis dishes to Williams. Bonner passes to Anthony. 5 on the clock. Ewing kicks to Williams. Bonner, that's a 2-pointer. And it falls over the rim and in. Bonner's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I just don't think they want him taking that kind of shot. Again, his teammates are just laughing, shaking their heads there on the bench.
Pass to Harden. Launches a 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
It took a long time for him to get that first triple. Let's see now, though, if he can get going.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Williams, he's checked in for Ewing. And the Knicks with possession here. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. The NBA continues to build international academies to develop prospects from other countries. Already, academy graduates are playing Division I college basketball. And before long, NBA players should start emerging from that pipeline. The league continues to reach out to find overlooked youngsters who have a gift and give them the opportunity. Guys?
Outstanding, David. Thank you. And a fast break now for the Knicks. They get a hand on it, and out of bounds as Brooklyn gains possession.
Next ball.
They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And, guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator. And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
Knicks on offense. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Anthony. And he can't bank that one in. They are enjoying the commanding lead.
And it really gives them the opportunity to give their starters a rest. Always critical when you get ready for that home stretch.
Harden against Anthony. Over Harden. The shot by Anthony, no good.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
No, he should know better. He knows that's not his game, which is why we don't see him take that shot off him.
And Green is a critical role player for this team. His passing is really phenomenal.
Here's Anthony after the basket by Brooklyn. Davis surveying the floor. 6 to shoot. Pass to Anthony. Over Harden. Not enough on that one as it misses.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Here is Bonner. Left side Williams. Stolen by Harden. A 3 ball. Hands it from downtown. Harden's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Nets.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Williams kicks to Davis. Pass to Anthony. Clock at 6. They need this. It's hauled in by Claxton. Claxton's got his 4th rebound in this one.
He's been off the mark, and that hasn't helped them chip away at the lead. It's been a theme here this quarter.
And he comes up with the deuce. Harden's got 33 points.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores. Just cannot get anything to go. If there's going to be a way to get out of this hole, I don't think he'll be the one to do it.
Yeah, you got your shooters and you have your scorers, but James Harden is both.
Davis kicks to Anthony. And the pass to Williams. And it's Bonner in the corner. New York moving it around. Here's Anthony. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great tee that time from Green. He feeds it to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
That's the guy they're going to keep going to, as they should. The lead's only going up if they keep feeding him.
And so it's Anthony bringing it up for New York. Outside, Davis. Passes it to Bonner. Anthony on the wing, guarded by Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
The Knicks have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line.
Anthony at the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
He's off on the first. So for the Knicks, Christie, he's checked in for Bonner. And it's Harper in for Hubert Davis. Good on the second free throw. 32 seconds left in the third. Brown outside. Inside, here's Green, and he makes good on the layup. Green's got 6.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Anthony against Harden. Now here's Anthony. Outside Harper. Good if it goes. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's the Brooklyn Nets holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high action. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Here now is Dinwiddie on the court for the Knicks. We've got Williams. Williams is out there with Christie. Then there's Brown, and it's Ward in at the 1. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
At the line for your Nets, Spencer Dinwiddie. At the line for 2.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Dinwiddie.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And the Nets making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Both shots good from the stripe. Now the Knicks with it. Here's Ward.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Here's Dinwiddie. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
To the right side. Here's Ward. Jordan with the rebound. The Nets on offense. Dinwiddie attacking, and that one is hammered home.
I just really like how Tyler distributes the basketball, skilled at quickly getting the ball over to the open man.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Johnson. Ward, good.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring.
Johnson, the pass to Dinwiddie.
As a big, once you get position inside, it allows you to fight and come away with a lot of tough boards.
Brown outside. And Jordan sends it back.
If there's one end of the floor that DJ takes seriously, it's the defensive end, and he loves to get up and reject those shots.
And that one, good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Ward. He's guarded by Johnson. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. And Brooklyn called for the foul.
2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here. Smith has checked in. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Down low, here's Claxton, and he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Brown. Here's Christie. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Ward. Smith trying to break loose. Ward misses. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
On the wing, Brown. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Christie kicks to Brown. From deep. The rebound by the Nets. Claxton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the sheer size of Jordan is just so tough for defenders sometimes to deal with. Skilled at picking up the foul there.
At the line for your Nets, DeAndre Jordan. 2 shots.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The first one falls.
Well, the adventure begins when DeAndre gets to the line, but I think he's wanting to work hard on his free throws, so it's not a substitution in the last 2 minutes of a game. He wants to get confident stepping up and knocking them down.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Nets. He doesn't get the second one. Left side, Brown. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Johnson. Ward, the pass to Williams. Smith trying to break loose.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Johnson outside. Pass to Jordan. Out to the right wing. Here's Claxton. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Offensive rebound. The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here. They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Ward. At the elbow, it's Brown. They need this one. Christie can't make it.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
Here's Llewellyn. Williams with the block. Pass to Christie. Smith trying to break loose. The shot's good from Christie.
Always fun to look at. Not tremendously efficient, but the floater, boy, those sure are pretty.
Johnson surveying the floor. Lobs it up for Jordan. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Here's Ward. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And here are the Nets. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. It's good on the putback.
Well, DeAndre Jordan dominates this game on both ends around the glass.
To the wing right side. Here's Ward. The pass to Christie. And the three off target.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Johnson outside. Another shot. Passes it to Claxton. Here's Llewellyn. Over Christie. No good from Llewellyn.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's Brown. No good on the shot. Good D by Jordan. And the Nets with possession. They're on a 15-6 run. Johnson outside. The feed now to Jordan. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for two. New York called for the foul.
Not easy to cover DeAndre Jordan when he's that deep inside. Nearly impossible to stop.
That free throw, no good. Bonner, he's checked in for the Knicks. So he can't get either to fall. To the inside. Here's Williams.
first personal foul. At the line for the Knicks, Herb Williams. At the line for 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive.
Jordan can't get it to go.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Christie the pass to Smith. The rebound by Johnson. Smith's gotten only 2 of his 8 attempts to fall from the floor. They get it back. Here's Llewellyn. Kicks it to Johnson. He's looking for Jordan and finds him. Back to Johnson. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I love the confidence from Jordan. All of his shots are going to come from the paint, so he should be confident when he's got the ball there.
Pass to Bonner. Smith with it. Brown outside. Pass to Bonner. Johnson against Christie. Here's Smith. And too long on the shot.
Probably not the shot that was drawn up for that possession, but you can't pass it up, and you can't knock it down.
Johnson with it. The Knicks pull it in. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. To the paint. The shot's good from Christie.
2 teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. Now the pass to Llewellyn. This one for 3. No good. And New York the other way now.
Kind of rare to see any player have this much of a struggle from the field. To still have the lead shows how resilient they are as a complete team.
And it's still a rare sight to see rebound numbers like the ones he's had tonight.
Well, this kind of effort will energize the team and get you going, just gobbling up every board.
Here's Llewellyn. Passes to Johnson. From deep. Christie with the rebound. Christie's got 4 rebounds in this game. And it's Brown missing. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
Now here's Johnson. To the middle.
Shooting for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan. Taking 2 shots.
Two.
And the first one drops. Bruce Brown. He's checked in for Brooklyn. That one is no good. Brown against Brown. Brown the pass to Christie. And he gets the bucket.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
1:58 left in the fourth quarter. Johnson, the pass to Llewellyn. Back to Johnson. Pass to Jordan. Over Williams. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Williams, he's checked in for Bonner.
Monty Williams.
.139 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Williams. Here's Ward. He's guarded by Johnson. And it's blocked by Jordan. Now Brown. Pass to Johnson. Takes the three. Rebound by Williams. Here's Ward. Inside. Williams, that's good.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
Brown the pass to Johnson. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 15 rebounds.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game.
And they double up Jordan. Nets passing it around. Just 5 on the clock. Johnson attacking. Williams with the block. Now here's Brown. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And we'll see you next time.